Hey, buddy.
Hey, we know you. We stole your face.
But first, these remains on the ground.
Oh, you know.
On repeating carbine.
It's carbine, so it's probably not upgradable, but it's probably a good gun. Well, it's probably a decent gun, if it's dropping this late in the game.
You know what would have been awesome? A button. Here's one thing: if they had more than 14 months, you just press that like context button to immediately go to what you just picked up and like look at its stats. Just so you could, you know.
I mean, also if you just use mouse and keyboard, you'd be able to scroll through stuff faster to find it.
Yeah, I just mean like the moment you pick it up, you know.
Yep. Go-to item, or sort by new. I think honestly, just one of the best things. I can't remember when it got implemented in gaming, but just the idea of you're going through your menu and you go sort by new is like, thank you, whoever did that. I don't know who did that first, but fucking thank you so much.
Playing Doom Eternal, you pick up a piece of lore, you press the button, and then
it's like here it is, little area, yeah, right there.
5 to 25. That's pretty
so
good.
Good attack mod, yeah.
Not upgradable, but sure.
Okay, cool, yeah. Used it against the Mandalorians. Got it.
During the battle
it's a gun.
of Onderon.
It's a pew-pew. It's a big pew-pew. Hey, dude. It's been a minute.
You again? Seems you made a habit out of cleaning up our messes. Don't suppose you could help a fellow out here? If you ever been in one of these, you know they aren't too comfortable.
I've been in my share of them. Those energy fields can sting. How do I get you out of there? So the pressing matters to deal with them. Yeah.
Did you tell them everything?
You don't need to tell me about that. Thanks for coming. Vaklu's troops aren't very good hosts. If you could get me out of here, I'd be doubly thankful. Should be pretty easy to do. The primary security console for the Royal Palace is just over there. It controls the force gauge. I think that slicer is still logged in, so you should have full access to everything. If you could hurry, it's been a long day.
You'll just have to do some basic math puzzles to get me out of here.
Woo! Those took a minute.
Alright, primary security loading complete. Enter command.
Yep.
Security cameras, as usual. What can we do?
Open everything up.
All doors? Hold on. It's the cage we want to open up.
We also want to open the doors, too. That's the whole point of what we were trying to do, is unlock that front door.
True.
Maybe hold on to the schematics.
Yep.
We're pretty much done, but, you know.
Alright, there we go.
Field down, and...
Transfer primary functions to secondary terminal, then shut down.
So secondary terminal is the one,
over by the other
on the
guy.
good guys, yeah.
Yep, perfect.
There we go, help them out. Look at us, fixing the problems.
Dunsky. Hey there.
Now let's talk to him.
Thank you. Now that you've got me out, you need to get the primary security console's override code, then lock the terminal down.
We just did that.
Once you've got that code, if you can get to the secondary security station, you'll control the entire palace's security systems.
All the way back, then.
Already done.
You have? You don't waste a minute. Captain Kadron will open the doors to Vaklu and Tobin any moment then. Let's head to the throne room right away.
That's cool.
Let's go teleports us. If you want to keep looking around, I'll make my own way. Because I think we still have a door we have to go through at the very end of the hallway.
Also,
and more remains!
More remains. God forbid we miss one body.
Yep. Good. We got an energized... Oh, another one of that armor again.
Felinar, we had that?
Yeah, that's the dexterity, the high dexterity bonus heavy armor. And we picked up the energy armor, that droid energy armor, which we gave to T3, so now we can give that one to HK as well, too. So we have a matching set for our boys.
Oh, the
one we just equipped here.
What was it called?
Oh, actually, we picked up a better one. Switch, go to the bottom. There it is, Mark II. Okay. Bam! Even better. And now we can give that other one to HK and keep our droid boys strong.
Okay. So, by the way, this is all the story that is being told to Mira right now.
Yeah.
Hanging out by the Mandalorian, right?
Yeah,
At the temple.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is all really long flashback.
Yeah, and you're like, so they hung around in this one room for a minute. I don't really know why.
It's
and like,
if you've ever seen Pootie Tang. I don't know, like it's basically just like one of the strongest bits in the world is it starts with like a preview and then like fucking at the end of the movie it's like, wow, that was the longest clip I've ever seen. Holy shit.
I've heard of it. I'll have to go look it up. That's great.
Unbelievable. So strong. Computer terminal.
That's the one that got blown up.
We already did this.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
then we're running back to the other side.
Yeah, so I guess we got everything. No, we're actually, now we just run to the middle, so we could actually teleport down. Okay. So that was the absolute end of the hallway, so either way, it's okay. It's not that very far back. And it gives us a chance to pick up the remains we missed, which are right in front of us. Thanks, Belt. Thank God they stand out against the ground. Oh, good, thanks. More lightsaber crystals.
I'm on the road to Viridian City.
Good
Gonna
stuff.
meet my friends along the way.
You see that they remade the original Pokemon movie in CG
3D, yeah.
on Netflix? Have you seen anything of it?
I did see the trailer.
It's out. I haven't watched it yet, but it's out there.
Wait, shouldn't I not go to the other end where the boys needed?
You unlock that. The door's open. It's unlocked.
Oh, okay.
That's what they just said when you transfer control back over.
I guess I was just wondering if I can talk to the fucking Jedi.
Not yet, but I'll tell you right now, we are T-minus probably 10 minutes from talking to him, so we'll get it. Fucking Jedi Master
Will
Blue
you
Balls.
just die already? You will go no further than this.
But I've come all this way.
Not today!
You're too late. Our pet beast is about to breach the force field to the throne room. The queen will be dead in moments.
It's been 2 hours, dude.
Oh shit, they
It
did
actually
it.
worked.
Oh wow, fuck.
Watch out! I've lost control of the beast!
Ah! So fast! So furious!
Let's go
Ignore
watch
the beast.
Loper.
Into the throne room. The queen must die.
Run past him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, wait.
Oh god, what?
Wait.
Ah!
Got one.
I'm so confused.
Blast it all.
Wait. Get fucked, Tobin. We don't even get to kill Tobin. Fucking another dude. This fucking random beast takes him out, which is
That's-
exactly what he deserves.
Yeah.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah, just John Wick the situation.
Yeah, that's
you,
great.
You don't even get the dignity
Yeah.
of a fight.
Oh, he's immune. You ain't gonna be able to do that. He's also a tough boy, so get ready.
Let us end this.
Granny with a power attack. It's just, I just saw it. I'm just like, that's weird.
Tough-ish.
Yeah. You know, we're broken. Granny with that power attack, though. That's a weird sight.
Let us end this. Wow.
Here comes the fucking fight.
I like how they were just standing there.
Final battle.
Why were they just standing there while the fight was happening behind them?
Also, how did? Oh, here we go. That's the reason why we needed
Use
it.
battle
That's
meditation.
why we needed the power.
I get some points.
Pull that Bastel attack.
Oh, cool. He actually goes into the pose.
Yep.
I was hoping.
And it powers up your allies and makes them stronger.
Sounds-
Remember when Bastila was the only person who knew that technique?
Yeah. What the fuck happened?
Just like that. Just like that.
In 10 years' time, we figured it out.
In 5 years' time, we figured it out. Because that was 5 years ago. And not only did we figure it out, but Kriya figured it out. She just popped it right there. And everyone else we gave battle meditation to figured it out.
And what about up top? Okay, so 2 for you?
Yeah. So what, you
After the fight is over?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, coming in here taking...
Oh, wow.
Wait. Look for remains. Look for remains before we get too close. Because I think we get kicked out of here once we resolve this. So there's remains to the left and remains behind us.
This is probably one of the most annoying parts.
Yeah.
Let me save it right here.
Yeah. Just so we don't lose any.
Yeah,
of
that
these here.
sucks. Invisible kick out room triggers.
Yeah, this is a once we're done the thing is over.
Like, let the loot automatically come to you.
Yeah.
Or, don't let this type of mistake happen.
Yeah, just oh wow, that guy got fucked. Look at all those guys just looking at his corpse.
Yep, I see
that guy
that.
got fucked. Oh good. Plasma rocket.
rocket.
Alright, and I think that's it. I think they're just looking at a corpse over there. Okay, I think we're good. And we should have a chance to loot at least a little bit because afterwards we'll have a couple seconds.
What about the monster?
Oh yeah, did the monster drop anything? That's a good question. Oh look, remains over here. Yeah,
That's it. Wait. We were back here.
Yeah, there we go. And Tobin's down. You didn't even get a corpse icon.
Yeah. Alright, so nothing.
Yeah, we're good. But yeah, just to grab those couple little items. I mean, we did, after all, pick up a belt called Immortality Belt. So, I mean, I feel like that's a really useful item to have, but It's not as good as you think it is.
It's like the big fucking insurrection is over, and then dude comes in to get the last 2 kills.
Yep.
His name is Robert Paulson.
You know what? That's exactly what I expect from a Jedi Master. Show up at the end to take credit.
Your time is at an end, Talia. Your people have abandoned you, and now your life is forfeit.
You would destroy everything just for your ambition.
So we're just sitting back and watching this happen?
ISIS, everything.
That is a gross simplification, Talia.
This is how I like my politics.
Painful process.
Solve with a sword fight.
Must be paid. But Onderon will have a new destiny, one larger than you could imagine.
You're getting careless, Vaklu. One more mistake, and you're the one who will pay the price.
Damn you! Your skill with the blade won't save you from my men. Goodbye, Talia. Fire!
Okay. I get the drama of what's happening here.
Yeah.
It was super poorly planned out.
Yep.
This entire battle makes no sense.
Yep. Okay. Also, this is a weird thing, but General Vaklu looks so much like my dad.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of uncanny.
That's
like it's so like it's with this up-res like texture thing that they did to this. Like, God, he looks so much like my dad. It's kind of nuts.
Like they were trying to get into the throne room. 4 dudes ran past. A giant battle was then taking place in here after.
Also, Vaklu somehow got in there
and Vaklu
off camera.
was in there and dueling with her while her guards were standing away from the battle, shooting in our direction, and then our boys had a fight with them.
Yep.
And then after everyone died with my battle meditation,
2 more guys showed up, and the Jedi
behind
showed up.
her.
Yeah.
And they're just watching the queen duel some guy that's trying to take over.
I mean, let's be honest, that's probably like an honor duel thing happening.
Probably.
We can probably justify that, but the rest is like, what?
But the honor duel bit, it's like, if she loses, then I guess that we never mind. We just they win. We killed all these people.
Woolie, theme of 14 months.
Theme of 14 months. Yeah.
Did I miss anything?
Yeah.
I hope you were paying attention to the politics, because here we go.
Yeah.
What?
May the 14 months be with you.
The Jedi
Fuck,
lives?
he looks like my dad. Jesus Christ.
But how?
Well, you know, I'm strong.
Kill him and the Queen men. Quickly. They must not be allowed to live.
I lost the honor duel, so fuck you. You didn't win.
Yeah.
Shoot them all in the face. I wonder how well this will go for you. Yeah, that's about right. You gotta activate more. Oh, is he just not gonna come over? Neat. He didn't even fight back. He was so stunned.
You've won this battle, Talia. But your reign won't be an easy one. The Republic is a sinking ship, and you're too attached to it.
He's too dangerous to leave alive. As distasteful as it is, it might be best to silence him forever. Until he's dead, all of Onderon is in peril.
I can't do that. Everybody deserves a chance.
I disagree. This is insane. Why would this be a moral choice? He attempted insurrection. He tried to literally murder the ruling government.
Oh, I agree. I absolutely agree. But I can't do that. We need light side points.
He's a dictator attempting a military coup d'etat.
Yep.
This is not a point of fucking...
Not only is he doing a coup d'etat, he is related to the royalty, and he's trying to assume the throne here.
I can't do that if everybody deserves a chance to receive themselves. Fuck off. You're right, if left free, he will bring nothing but suffering. Although I respect your counsel, Kriya, the decision is the Queen's, not mine. I actually agree with that.
That would be the good one to pick, probably, then. That's probably a good one
Haven't
to
you
deal
had
with.
enough blood? I will not murder him when he's defenseless. I actually agree with this one.
Yeah.
Because it's not my fucking planet.
Yeah, to be fair, we walked from moment 1 that we landed on Onderon back when we were doing a murder plot. It's like, we're just here for our business. We don't give a fuck about your politics.
Oh, look, my old master happens to be here.
Yeah.
So what will it be, Your Majesty? Send me to your best detention cell. I will be free within the week, and vengeance will be mine.
Are you so sure of my decision, Vaklu? I appreciate the Jedi's counsel, but as monarch, I decree you are guilty of treason. The punishment is death, to be carried out immediately. Captain Kadron?
Talia, you can't. You're too weak. What about my trial?
This is weird.
Yeah, were you expecting?
Well, hold on. Actually, no.
All right. Thoughts, Woolie. Thoughts.
This is actually a very interesting.
Yeah.
Because because all common sense, reason, logic, and sound, thought here is that's you gotta go. That's that. Right?
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
Kriya's like, yeah, he's gotta go.
Yeah.
And you're like, the game's like, hey, what do you want to do, good guy? And then I'm like, leave it to the queen. And then the queen's like, no, you gotta go.
No, you gotta go.
And then the game's like, what do you want to do, Jedi?
You want to jump in here and influence politics?
And it's like, are you going to be light side to the point of nonsense? Mm-hmm. Is what I feel this moment is.
Yeah.
Are you willing to be light side to the point of complete nonsense? And the answer is no.
But, Woolie, we need the light side points.
But it's nonsense.
Oh, no, I agree 100%. You put this motherfucker down. That'd be like saying, you know what? I think Hitler deserves a second chance. We captured him. Everyone has a chance at redemption. And I'm sure with proper putting him in prison and letting him think about what he's done, he definitely will no longer want to gas the Jews.
We'll get the points another way. This is ridiculous. Yeah. I can't.
Okay, go ahead.
Your whole life has been a trial, Vaklu, but it's over now. You are right. We can't detain you. Too many people are still loyal to you. You've left me no real option.
Men, ready blasters. Aim. But you can't. This can't be. Fire!
Like, don't set it up.
What is done is done. I don't think the service you have given us can ever be repaid. I must go with Captain Kadron. The fighting must be stopped. I will be back shortly to try and repay you. The crisis is over thanks to you and Master Kavar. I believe he'd like to speak to you, if you'll excuse me.
No, that's exactly how that plays. Because guess what? With the roles flipped, he does not hesitate to blast her away.
That's not even remotely a light side, dark side decision.
No, it's
at
not.
All.
This is a sheer, absolute logic.
The wound is not a mortal one.
Ooh.
Though it has been some time since I exercised my healing powers, there is a shred of life within you still. A gift from your master, no doubt. Awaken, Colonel Tobin. Your part in this is not over. Colonel Tobin, I am with Vaklu. The war has gone against him. He sent me to rescue you, to tell you you must make haste off-planet. The Jedi have struck. They had a secret academy buried on Telos, and they are showing themselves
Granny?
at last. We are all in danger.
What? But the Jedi are gone. They have all but vanished.
So we all thought, but they have hidden themselves on Telos.
Out of my way, old woman. This war can still be won, and Onderon can be freed.
Indeed. This war is far from over.
All right, so that was blatant.
Yep.
That's the first.
Grab the remains quickly, just in case.
Right in front of me.
Yeah. Just grab it. Great. Oh. Okay.
Yep.
So now we got a pair.
And that's the only one we got.
That's two now.
Well, there's a body up there, but I don't think I'm gonna get a chance at it.
We might be able to. Let's see. Okay, we've got two. Okay. Well, we got that one.
You stay here until she gets back.
Okay.
I imagine
so
you'll
we
get
can't
some
reach
sort of
those two
reward.
remains.
Talk with Master Kavar.
We can't reach them.
She
We're
shouldn't
just
take
locked
too
out
long.
completely. Otherwise, we get pulled back to the same spot.
But they're right there. But they're right there.
I know. Woolie, I know. I feel your pain.
Hold a thought. Hold on.
You can try, but you can't get them. They're lost to you forever.
The Queen has requested you stay here until she gets back.
Yes?
Also, can we just okay, try getting at it from the side, not on the ramp. Try get it from the side.
The Queen's
Yeah,
requested
you're locked in.
to talk with
You dirty fucking... That's so upsetting. That's so upsetting. It's probably
Dirty
some
fucking
good
blues.
shit. It's probably some good shit.
That's how it always is, right? It's the remains you can't pick up. Can we just talk about the fact that what the fuck did Kriya just do?
Oh yeah, no. So that was
You're not going to be able to get it. You're on the edge. As soon as you take one more step.
the
Yeah.
Queen's requested to talk with
the Queen is.
You
saw it. You saw it.
Yeah. Okay, try again.
Okay, QA boys.
Okay.
QA boys.
We can do it. Kriya can do it.
the Queen's
QA
requested-
boys.
There, yeah, keep going.
Totally,
Take another- yeah,
totally.
Yeah. Fuck
What
yeah.
the
Fuck yeah.
fuck?
Get fucked, Invisible Walls.
What do you
Fuck
think
you.
my job used
Fuck
to
you,
be?
dick.
What do you think my job used to be?
You can't hold us.
Oh, you don't think I was good at my job?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Drugs and grenades.
You don't think
Fuck
I
yeah.
fucking became a compliance lead for nothing?
Woolie, I bow to your knowledge. I bow.
I play the fucking video
I
games.
just-
Don't you doubt for a second.
My liege. Let me just take a knee.
Don't you doubt for a second that I can QA the fucking video game.
The Queen's requested
Sure
you to
thing,
talk
we'll
with
stay
Master-
right here.
Yep, absolutely. That's exactly what happened. Oh fuck yeah. I'm doing
Okay.
that going forward. That's fucking great.
So, as we were saying, Kriya blatantly just went, yeah, go fuck up Atris.
Yeah.
Go fuck her up.
Yeah. Hey, go back to your master and report back to your master.
Keep the conflict going.
Yeah. And here's where the Jedi are.
We killed the leader, but it's not over. I'm on your side. Go get the Jedi. Go do it. Go fuck him up.
Yeah.
So, that is unquestionable
Yep.
at this point in time.
Uh-huh.
I mean, never mind the fact that we saw her old flashback already.
Uh-huh.
And
Do you have any more? What are your thoughts on Kriya?
Well,
Remember when you thought she was a crusty old Obi-Wan?
no, like, she is very honest about the fact that she is the problem here. She is exactly what she told you she is.
Yep.
Now, the only thing that I have left to figure out is why is a missing Sith Lord hanging out with me and manipulating me?
I'm so glad you used that term, Woolie, because I've been trying not to say it.
Why is she hanging out with me and manipulating me?
Why is a missing Sith Lord hanging out and manipulating you? That is the true question.
This is where I'm at.
Yeah.
You know? And I don't have the information, but there's no question as to what
Yeah.
the fuck what she's up to, as to what she is,
Yeah.
and what's going on in terms of like her fucking alignment.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
there's that.
Yeah. Good.
Now,
I'm just happy you said the words, because that's all I wanted, because we've been at this for a minute, and I'm sure you had your suspicions for a while, but I'm just happy you said
she
the words.
walks out of the fucking trio
Yeah. Like
looking like
Yeah. So I'm just also for vindication, because obviously I don't want to say anything, but the story spells out a couple things pretty fucking obviously.
it quite clearly does.
Yeah.
But it doesn't want to give you everything.
Yeah.
So this immortality belt is
So you're good
a lot
against
of
everything, but
resistance.
you're not as accurate.
You lose.
Yeah, it's good
attack.
again. It's good against all basic damage types, but it's not worth it for what we're doing.
No, you don't lose accuracy here. You lose attack.
Attack modifier. Yeah, that's your accuracy. Attack modifier is your chance to hit.
Oh shit.
So you lower your chance to hit, and you get a little bit extra stuff, but you can resist, which, I mean, don't need it.
Exactly.
Don't need it.
No, that's fine. So there's that.
So it does not, in fact, produce immortality. That would be too stupid.
Yeah. And then again, I was still thinking about the way that moment played out, because we didn't get any dark side points for our choices.
We picked a neutral path. We didn't make the decision.
We didn't make a decision, yeah. But like, the game framed that in such a weird way. I don't imagine Chris Avalone wrote that thinking, let this man redeem himself in the middle of a failed coup d'etat.
Yeah, that's the funny thing, because it's written in such a way where you go from, the queen can absolutely go, it's her own, it's her world, she can figure it out, and then you at the last second go, no, queen, don't do it, listen to my counsel.
I don't think we're playing Knights of the Old Republic 2 written by Masashi Kishimoto.
No. And that's the thing. I think this is the biggest problem when you have politics as a subplot in a game, is that there's only so much you can expand on it if it's the subplot and not the main plot. And, like, politics in games done properly, like, as complicated and messy as they are in real life, can net some really cool results, some really cool deconstructions of how governing systems work, some ethics and stuff like that work, about doing the morally wrong thing, but it's the right thing overall. But this game, unfortunately, doesn't really give you a lot when it comes to that. I mean, as I kept alluding to before, we learn everything about Vaklu. We know Vaklu's a piece of shit, but we know literally nothing about the Queen except for that she's the goody one and allied herself with the Jedi, so I guess she's the good one. But she could be shit. She could be doing a poor job leading this, but we don't know because they don't go into it.
We have no idea.
We have literally no frame of reference of how good of a ruler she is.
But Woolie, what about the right to a fair trial? You mean the one that went out the window when the bullets started flying?
You mean the one
when the lasers started shooting and the bodies hit the floor?
You mean the one when he was in the middle of a duel trying to beat the Queen and the Queen still kicks his ass?
By fair trial, you mean fair trial by combat, right?
Yeah.
Which did occur.
Yeah, and
right?
he lost and then went, fuck it, shoot everyone, and then got killed. That was clearly a ritualistic duel happening. Yep.
I think Woolie will miss the point of the conclave. Guys, you can think about this however you want to. Quite clearly, when a person is attempting murder with their army and that shit fails, you can absolutely go and have the follow-up afterwards, and you can break down the point of, like, well, what was it you were after exactly? And let's say we find out, oh yeah, he was being mind manipulated or something along those lines, then certainly that might complicate the situation, right? There might be more to it than that, and it might turn out that it is not what it seemed to be. But in these types of situations, it's a miracle he even survived that long to begin with.
Yeah.
Quite frankly.
Also, here's the most appropriate thing possible. We didn't tell any of the... Sorry, here, insert hand clap Twitter thing. We didn't tell anyone to do fucking shit.
Most importantly.
We let the politics happen, and we stood off to the side and went, this is not our fucking decision.
That's the final...
This is the ruler of this world's decision.
The final point here, exactly. The final point to make here is, but Woolie, about fuck off. This is their choice to handle their own way. Their queen did it the way they wanted to do it. Why the fuck am I going to impose my shit here?
Yeah. What right do we have random Jedi who showed up on the planet, who's not even here for the war, just here to talk to fucking Master Blue Balls over here, who's probably getting a little weirded out by, like, why isn't he talking to us yet?
How very Jedi of you. Who said I want... Have you been paying attention?
Have you been paying attention to the fucking Jedi Master whispering into a leader's ear going, yes, you should do this. I feel it is to... Like, that's... Ultimately, we're not doing that. We are the better person by not trying to fucking
there you go.
Jump into a conflict we know nothing about.
You don't like my decisions? Too bad. I violently disagree with you. Let's have a conversation.
Yep.
The Force works in mysterious ways, it seems. There are times I'm not convinced it doesn't have a sense of humor. We spend all this time looking for you, and you came to us. I thought you might return to Onderon. Looks like just in time.
Already I like this guy much better. He seems to at least have a sense of humor about shit.
We spent all this time looking for you, and you came to us. I thought you might return to Onderon. Looks like just in time. You were looking for me?
I told the other masters that our only chance to figure out what was happening to us was to find you, and try to understand what happened to you. I don't know how much you know about this threat that's striking at the Jedi. It's attacking us through the Force.
We know more than you think.
He was willing to travel to Dantooine, if only to help the settlers there, and perhaps protect what was left of the Jedi Enclave. Whatever the reason, having us all drop out of sight, I thought might make the enemy more bold. But then you happened. You came back, and you became a new target for whoever was attacking us.
Okay, buddy. So far, so good.
Also, I like the fact that you're like, yeah, Rook didn't believe me, and it's like, yeah, that's the most believable thing you've said so far.
Yep.
Yep, I agree. You
so
wouldn't
far,
believe
so
you.
Good.
Yep.
Why'd you choose these places to hide?
They were places touched by war, and we thought there was a chance you would return to these worlds, if only to try and make peace with what happened there during the war. But now the Sith have revealed themselves. That means the remaining Jedi will gather on Dantooine. From there, we can counterattack.
I can't believe how fucking rational this Jedi Master is so far.
But now the Sith reveal themselves. There's nothing. Okay.
Like, so far he's been pretty like, yeah, so we went to all the worlds.
I'm like, oh, okay.
All right. We seem to be on this, like, you came in here looking for a fight, and it's like, oh no, I agree with you.
Okay, I'm listening. I'm listening. Why not Telos?
Okay.
Telos? But Telos was destroyed during the Jedi Civil War. I heard they're trying to rebuild.
Well, Atris is on Telos.
Does he know this?
Clearly not.
Atris is there to aid in the rebuilding. Atris intends to rebuild the Jedi Order on Telos. Is that true? That's not true.
But she built a whole temple
But she's not training Jedi.
Not the moment, but she is. She says, "I am the last of the Jedi. You are not the last of the Jedi. I am." So I assume at some point she's going to make an academy and start training Jedi.
Let's go with one.
Yeah.
But Atris is on Telos.
Yeah.
Atris? I thought Atris had gone to KOTOR. Too many Jedi have scattered. The Council needs to gather. We cannot remain concealed any longer.
What happened?
We know, but what happened?
We knew that someone was preying on us, hunting us. Finally, the Jedi decided to take action and called a secret conclave on KOTOR to decide what must be done. Before the meeting could even begin, all the Jedi on the planet were killed, along with the Miralukas and all other life on the planet. Their deaths could be felt throughout the galaxy. So the Council decided that we must not present ourselves as a target again. The consequences to others were just too great, that we should use our resources to find who was responsible and deal with them. I think you're the only one who's made progress.
Also, just really important note, Atris was supposed to go to KOTOR, and she didn't.
This fucking...
She was supposed to go to the planet where everyone got fucking murked, and she didn't go.
This albino thought fucking has crossed me for the last time. Now listen, I don't like her.
What?
In fact, she kind of sucks, if to use harsh language.
I was gonna say, do you hate her?
But Kriya's up to some shit that needs to be, like...
Kriya? No.
You know.
What? Kriya is the embodiment of the Grey Jedi.
Sending an evil army, an evil force, in that direction is not good. That's not a good thing. That's a bad thing. Even though she fucking sucks. Now, anyway... I saw there was a thought that the act like someone basically said the act here of how this played out is the exact same as what the Jedi Conclave fucked up and how they mistook and how they didn't understand Revan and Malik's actions and literally they're saying that I'm doing the exact same thing when it's like, how fucking dense do you have to be to not see the difference between action and inaction, and the whole point of those two going off to do what they did being choosing the side of action as opposed to inaction in that moment, right? Like, it is baffling that you can interpret things in such an opposite manner when it's literally the difference between letting the situation play out, quote unquote, hoping for it to resolve itself, right? Which, in this situation, in this case, I would rather that dude die, because that is the way that should play out.
Yeah.
And you're looking at it like, no, for some reason you are interpreting this as it is hands off in the same way while innocent people are being killed in the background, and thus you're being hands off for the exact same reasons when it's being hands off for the opposite motivation. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, no, I get it, because like the whole idea here is you're being hands off in that this is no longer your decision to be made. Like, this isn't up to the Jedi to make this decision. This is a political dispute of something. Like, this is something that, like, the Jedi, like, the battle's done. It's over. Your intervention isn't going to change the outcome of this war. The war is over. You've won. But by letting the guy, actually, in a way, by letting the guy live, the war will continue because, as the guy said, I'll be out of the fucking cell in 2 weeks.
Versus people literally being murdered on a planet far away innocently by Mandalorians back in the day.
Yeah.
It is such a perverse twisting of that logic that it's staggering that I had to stop and comment on it.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Okay,
Now let's take some questions.
See what you're doing.
The difficulties you surmounted to get here. You must have many questions. You deserve answers.
I wonder how.
Oh my God!
Also,
why are you being so reasonable?
Like this is—it's like you come in here expecting a fight.
Hold
You're
on.
Just like, and we're post Rook. We just finished
Hold
with
on,
Rook, and
friends.
it's like, wait. Why are you agreeing with?
Yeah.
What? Huh?
Just like, you know what, baby? You're right. I done fucked up. I did you wrong.
What?
You know? Are we listening? Is this
what?
Is this the Jay-Z's 444 response to Beyonce's Lemonade? Is this it? Are we hearing Jay-Z going, you know, man, I don't deserve you. I fucked up. I woke up at 4:44 in the morning and I wrote this track because, you know, I just want my family to stay together, man. Like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, I love it.
Is this the 444?
This might be. This fucking might be. Because we kind of had this with Zez Kyle, but Zez Kyle went, we fucked up so bad and the Jedi are irredeemable, just kill me. But this guy's like, no, no, I'm here to help.
Okay.
I'm here to help.
The Sith have revealed themselves. This is...
I mean, let's go from top down.
Yeah,
top down
this
is the way
is
to
the
do
first thread.
I know that all too well. I came here to find them, to trace them to their source. The war on Duxon and Onderon. I had thought that perhaps the tragedies that occurred here were concealing them.
Okay, really important thing. Clearly, the Vaklu had allied himself with the Sith. Did he ally himself with Hungry Boy or Crusty Boy? That's the most important thing right now.
Fuck. Okay, hold on a second. Can we go back through Vaklu's introduction and then the conversations that we got into, like, about what was going on with, like, Mandalore and shit like that? When they mentioned the Sith, did they? At no point did they specify, like,
which Sith?
What kind of Sith?
No, just they have allied themselves with the Sith.
Yeah, I feel like I would have noted that if that happened, but I just want to make sure I didn't forget it. Okay.
So I'm just like, because here's the thing: Kriya just sent that means Kriya just essentially sent one of these Sith factions after Telos, and I feel like that is gonna have a very different outcome if they sent Crusty Boy. Or the literal fucking apocalypse.
There's that. Yep. Also, sending it to Telos, where life still exists, mind you. And this Kriya did this after cutting through a bunch of Sith a minute ago.
Yeah.
Oh no! Sorry, that wasn't us. That was the other party. That was the Mira's party was cutting through the Sith at the temple. Actually, yeah.
So those Sith, were they Hungry Boy Sith or were they Crusty Boy Sith? We'll find out eventually. But that's a very good thing you got to keep in the back of your mind. Which Sith faction was that?
Well, if I'm thinking about what they were wearing, I don't remember the ones that we fought on the ship at the beginning of the game looking like those ones. They looked different, which inclines me to believe they're from the opposite.
So they're from Hungry
order.
Boy's faction.
I think they might be Hungry Sith.
Because if that's the case, Kriya just sent Hungry Boy.
Because
that's doubly fucked up.
The crusty Sith we saw in the beginning of the game had a different look to them.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Yeah.
Let's find out. I thought the Sith were defeated at the end of the Jedi Civil War. Well, I mean, we know this.
But like we're doing it again. Let's run through the dialogue.
The Jedi Order has been fighting the dark side since the beginning. Our rules and the Jedi Code provide protection from what's inside each of us. The dark side is always there, and it is something that can never truly be defeated. I feel our current troubles, though, are beyond what we faced before. This threat that is targeting us, drawing us out, it's not a battle we're used to, and it has ended many of us.
Do you know anything about it?
Yeah.
Not enough. I feel it is something that was born from the wars that have struck the Republic. The threat is Sith, but the manner and timing of their attacks is difficult to defend against. We don't know all that the Sith planned during the Jedi Civil War. What secret training grounds may still remain. What worlds he discovered. We just don't know.
what
Even
what
after we
5G
deal with
towers
this
were
Yeah,
built.
yeah.
I fear we may be dealing with the legacy of the Jedi Civil War for years to come.
You think?
My God, look at this reasonable, rational man going, we don't have all the answers.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I don't have...
I'm actually alarmed by how, like, sane he sounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, he's not dogmatic. He's like, no,
he was not on the council, though. He was.
He is a council member.
He was a council member.
Yes, he was one of the... You're going after all the council members. Every Jedi Master you've talked to was on the council that was at your trial.
God, did he say anything in that flashback?
I think his flashback in the holovet, he says something along the lines of like, I think we were too quick to judge stuff.
Okay. Did you have any success tracing the Sith?
You've had more success than I. General Vaklu's men and their allies effectively kept me pinned inside the palace. I felt all along that Vaklu had contacted the Sith, but the identity and purpose of the Sith, I can't say.
Okay.
Yeah, so confirming...
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I totally remember that he was introduced as my master directly. I'm just wondering what he said in the conversation in that flashback.
He was pretty reasonable in the flashback, too. Like, hey, we don't have all the answers. Okay, I think we did that top line already, but,
Yep.
why the Sith come here?
They wanted to aid General Vaklu in breaking away from the Republic. If Onderon became independent, this place would be an excellent staging ground for them. But I fear it was more than that. That the consequences of Onderon's fall would have greater implications for the galaxy.
Oh. Shit.
Thoughts?
I wanna get a replay on that line, actually.
What we specifically...
Right before this one. The staging ground.
They were gonna, they were basically, he just said, he fears that the Sith were gonna use this as a staging ground for the rest of the Republic.
Okay. So this would have been the Mon Cala of sorts.
This would have been the new homeworld to set up all the attacks on the rest of the Republic.
Okay. Is it? I guess it's that powerful of a capital planet then.
I can't remember what it is on the map, but I know. I mean, it's clearly. I mean, well, here's the thing. The big thing about Onderon up to this point we know is that they're currently funding the restoration project on Telos, and because of the nature of their wildlife, they're sending out their wildlife flora and fauna to recreate habitats on the planets that got fucked up. So if they split off from the Republic and aren't doing that, there goes all the restoration projects. There goes not being able to fix dead worlds.
And the Sith wanted to stage this as their launching grounds, as opposed to Korriban.
I mean, yeah. They as well. Here's the thing. Well, no. But here's the thing. Even Kriya says earlier, like Korriban's empty. There's no Sith there anymore.
Okay.
She said, "This is a long time. This is like probably 50 hours ago. We've had this conversation. So it's the academy on Korriban is empty. No one's there.
Okay.
Like they all infighted.
Because when we waltzed down there in KOTOR 1 and they're all like, welcome to Sith Town. Siths are awesome.
Well, no, basically, canonically, what happened is for what our story is, Revan 1 on the dark side fucked off to dark space to unknown regions, and then the entire Sith infighting blew themselves up and then split into factions.
Okay,
that's why we're in Faction Town right now.
Right, but Korriban as an institution was completely it's worthless now. There's nothing there.
Well, not that there's nothing there, but everything, bro. I mean, fuck. Even the events of KOTOR 1, fucking Revan showed up and killed half the people. Right?
I guess to say, when we got to Korriban and KOTOR 1, there was still a school.
Yes, there was, but by the end of it, there sure as hell wasn't. But also, by the time it's been 5 years, and in the absence of a leader, the Sith turn on themselves, right?
Yeah. Well, I suppose I'll find out what it looks like in a minute.
Yep, in a minute for sure.
Okay, so did we have any success in tracing the Sith? Didn't we already do that?
Did he have any success? We can ask him.
You've had more success.
Yeah,
than
we did this.
I felt all along that Vaklu had
Yeah, that was that same line.
Right, and then we did this. And
why'd the Sith come here? There's your line.
They wanted to aid General Vaklu in breaking away from the Republic. If Onderon became independent, this place would be an excellent state.
Right.
Because Onderon is where the Mandalorians are first attacked too, right? So it's clearly a strategic zone that's near the Republic. Great. Sith.
Whatever I can tell you, I will.
Fucking thanks for being so
How
reasonable.
about that? Seriously. All right. So that was this was that line. Then where are all the Jedi?
Yeah.
Scattered, searching for you. Going to places where they thought they might cross your path. You were our last hope.
Yeah.
And we had that. I didn't get that impression from Vrook.
I think we all know that Vrook isn't easily swayed from his convictions, and his views on anyone who went to the Mandalorian Wars are low.
You know what?
All right, so,
This guy, Kavar, pretty fucking... I'm okay with this dude in the grand scheme of things.
You know, he's not going to shit talk, but he's like, yeah, hey, man. He's stubborn.
We all know him.
We know the deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's... You know what? As we described earlier, like imagine having that was your fucking boss, like he's your master. But it's nice to know that at least one other Jedi master is like, yeah, he's the racist old grandpa that we kind of, he's still part of the family, but don't take what he says
He's
too
going to say
seriously.
every once in a while he'll say something.
Just don't take too much of what he says too seriously.
Yes, at least that's what I asked them to do. I believe you are the key to this whole war.
So then why, if you were looking for me so hard, why'd you dodge all my questions like a minute ago? Why you spent so much time like pulling a Neo?
Because clearly he was busy.
When you stood before us in the council chamber on Coruscant, we felt something from you we'd never felt before. It was as if the Force had died within you, leaving you hollow. We had suspicions as to why this was, but nothing definite. But rather than try to understand, we sent you away.
Because your balls shriveled
I
up.
think because at some level there was fear.
Totally.
Yeah.
We live our whole lives in touch with the Force, in touch with life all around us. And you had a gift in that regard. You formed bonds so easily, and they flowed deep between you and others. To see such emptiness in the Force standing before you, it's not an easy thing to face. Whatever is attacking us, it is leaving something in its wake. Something we haven't felt since you stood before us in judgment. The deaths of the Jedi, the destruction of KOTOR, all of these things are leaving behind echoes.
Take a shot.
Like the one we felt from you in the council chamber. It was clear to us, to me, that we had to find you, but we couldn't call you back from exile, because we didn't know where you'd gone. Plus, there was a chance we might put you in danger, and that we couldn't allow. If you couldn't feel the Force, then it would just make you a target. I don't know how you got back, but I'm glad you're here.
But why did you want me specifically?
Well, they just said because they sent you away and were terrified of you, and they just said that it was we felt the death of, we felt emptiness, and that's the same thing we're feeling from the Sith that are attacking us, so we need you back to learn what the fuck happened.
Oh, so it's a guess that it's connected.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Fine.
Because they're like, it's the same thing we're feeling from these Sith as we felt
that's
from
what's
you.
up. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Which, again, I feel like we haven't talked about this in a while because we're talking about these Jedi Masters and their dealings of everything, so far apart from each other. The only person who has said, oh, the councils must have cut you off from the Force so far is Kriya. And so far, this is... every Jedi Master we've talked to so far is like, we didn't do that.
Not at all.
No,
Yeah,
we
totally.
didn't do that.
Exactly.
So, I think that's a really important piece of information.
Yeah.
You're like,
No,
no, the Jedi didn't do this.
Oh, it's been quite clear the whole time.
Yeah, but just for anyone watching, for anything, the Jedi didn't fucking do this.
Yeah, we had that conversation with Kriya before we had any of these other... We had the H's conversation, but then immediately after that, Kriya said, oh yeah, you got cut off. And then coming into all these conversations, I was like, why'd you cut me off? And they're like, we didn't do shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but it's just because it keeps presenting us with that line of dialogue, but at this point in the story, we clearly know it was not the Council. The Council didn't do this.
And in fact, they were so shook by it that they fucking
Shit
went
their pants.
their own way. Yeah.
Yeah, they shit their pants and we get the fuck out of here.
So they didn't do it and then get scared by what they did and then split.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
They saw something they didn't expect to see and then split.
But again, for full context of this whole conversation, they clearly saw something happen to you during the wars, fucked you up, and came back, and they're like, oh fuck, get it out of here.
Yeah. Now,
and they're like, oh shit, we need him back because there might be something related.
It might be related.
Yeah.
And it doesn't happen to be also because I'm a fucking complete badass who's super strong.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Also, tell me more about the shots. Does it count if we don't say it?
The thing is,
or if it's not spoken?
Traveling to these places where war was fought, we felt the same thing. Echoes.
Take a shot.
Something happened in all these places, but it's hard to figure out what. It's hard to sense things through the Force in such places. Too much pain occurred here. It makes listening to the Force difficult. We resolved to meet again on Dantooine, but only when the threat revealed itself. Unfortunately, I happened to be here when it struck. Now that we've stabilized Onderon, I can join the others on Dantooine.
So does that imply that, if they were to go back to Malachor 5 and attempt to commune with the Force there, like, it would immediately, like, assault your senses?
Yeah. Because that's how fucked up it was.
That's interesting.
Again,
Okay.
I'm sure we'll find out exactly what happened, but that's how whatever the thing that happened is so fucked up that it keeps. Again,
It ain't done yet.
Yeah, like the theme so far we've been talking about this whole game is echoes.
Yep.
The damage done.
Metroid Prime 2.
The damage done by the event of Malachor 5 have rippled their way across the entire galaxy. That's how fucked of whatever happened.
Echoes or reverbs?
Well, that's two different things now if we're talking about Well, actually,
In Gold Wave, there are two different buttons, and they create two different effects on the sound. I remember when I saw the first trailer for Devil May Cry, I didn't know what the fuck was happening at the end of the trailer when I heard the Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is that? What is that? And then I remember we went into fucking Gold Wave, it was Gold Wave, and fucked around and found out that if you invert yourself saying something, put an echo effect on it, add reverbs to that, and then re-invert it, you get
that's how you get it.
You get that exact effect.
So short version, you record your audio file, you flip it, then you run that audio file through a delay and reverb, and then export that, and then take that whole thing and flip it, cut off where you say the thing, and then re-add in your vocal thing back there. So you get that Devil May Cry. Like that's how you do it.
Devil May Cry.
And because I have to answer this now because I brought it up, the difference between a reverb and echo is reverb is a reverberation of a room, and echo is taking the sound and copying it and having it copy and paste out afterwards.
Yeah. So
so you know at home. But the nerd in me had to come out and say it.
Yes.
Actually.
So when you click on the echo button, you get to set the distance, so it's like echo.
Well, you get to set the repeats, the feedback, and the EQing, and you can do effects. Whereas reverb is the sound of something reflecting back.
Yeah,
into a
so it's
room.
like, do you want to sound like you're in a bathroom or a concert hall
or a fucking church, right? So yeah, that's what it is.
Whatever I can tell you, I will.
All right, 3.
What happened on guitar?
Wait, what?
What happened on the guitar?
I thought we.
Nope. We know what happened, but we didn't actually ask him about it.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck happened on guitar?
Damn it, V.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
We knew that someone
Top down.
was preying on us, hunting us. Finally, the Jedi decided to take action and call.
Oh, we did do this.
We did do
okay.
this.
It just was phrased differently. Okay, great.
Whatever I can.
Yeah, we're back out.
Okay, now let's skip down to 5. No. Did we ask why he specifically came here?
I suppose we didn't.
No, let's do that one. Clean it up.